Hello, everyone. In this video, I want to talk about Lambda. Now, at some point, I might record an entire course on Lambda. I'm definitely considering it. Maybe by the time you all are watching this video, the course might already be live. But I want to talk about it a little bit in this data cleaning and preparation course as well, because I feel it's really important. So just a little bit of background to what it is. So the Lambda function is only available on Microsoft 365 and Excel for the web, both on Mac and Windows. And Lambda is a way for you to create custom reusable functions. You can give a name of your choice. And this is no code. So you don't need to program it like you would do in VBA. You're basically able to create your own custom function or complex formula, package it with your own name, and basically deploy it to different users on different systems. So that's the key part here, that no programming required. You can go through the official Microsoft documentation later if you want, but I'm not going to take you through it at the moment. I do have an entire playlist on YouTube where I have a bunch of videos covering Lambda. And even on GitHub, I have a lot of repositories that talk about Lambda. If I can quickly show you, you can see that on GitHub, there are lots of things that I've created on Lambda. So that should help you, but let me take you through the foundation of Lambda first. All right, so I'm going to open my Excel file, and we'll take a very simple example to begin with. Okay, now let us say that I want to find the sum of two numbers. So I have written 5 and 10 here. So what I can do with the Lambda is that I can simply say Lambda, and then I say that there are two parameters, X and Y. And then we write the calculation. So what do we want to do with the two parameters? I want to do an X plus Y. Now, if you press enter right now, it will not work. It is going to give you a calculation error. So if you want to test out if this is working or not, you can basically just select B8 and B9. Hold on. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. Let me check that. What is going wrong? Okay, I think there should be no space here. So this is a way for you to test the Lambda. Essentially, you give two inputs and you're summing up the inputs. But then how do we save it as a reusable function? So I can copy the entire formula, Control C. Then we go to formulas and name manager. And there are a few things here. Let me delete that. So once I delete it, let me go to new. And I want to call this custom sum. And we will simply paste the formula here. So Control 3. And now I can simply write equal to custom sum, and I can take in my two inputs like this, and you get the result. Now this example might seem a little silly, and you might be wondering, why would we ever want to do it? But think of a complex formula that you write, something that is repetitive by nature and generic by nature. Think of how handy this can be. So these things have been covered on my Lambda playlist on YouTube, but I just want to show you a few examples just to give you a sense of how it works. So let me come to my Lambda example. So we come to Excel and super examples and Lambda. Okay, now there are a bunch of examples here. I believe all of this, or at least almost all of it, is there on YouTube and on GitHub. Now, let us say that we would like to, yeah, maybe let's do this one. So maybe we have a data set where we have a first name, a middle name, and a last name. Now, if I ask you to separate the three parts, it is not particularly difficult. I mean, I guess you can use a text before, text after, or a find, length, left, right. In fact, one of my other videos in this course covers this as well. But then it's still a complex formula, isn't it? Would it not be nice that you can just say extract underscore name underscore part, and then use 1 for the first name, 2 for the middle name, and 3 for the last name? That is exactly what we have done here. As you can see, this with the 1 will give us the first name, the middle name, and the last name. How cool is that? Now, behind the scene, if you look at how it looks, you can see here, everyone, that behind the scene, so if I search for extract name, this is how my formula looks. It's quite a long, complex formula. Now keep in mind that we are not really reducing the size of the formula. What we're able to do is to create a reusable function that I can use anywhere. And the user experience is fantastic because now I don't have to explain to the 500 other people in the team how to create it. And then they might make a mistake. The advantage here is that it's just a simple function and you basically cannot go wrong with it. It is foolproof. Let me give you one more example. Look at this one. Now here, or maybe I'll take a different example, a slightly more intuitive one. Okay, maybe let's try this out. I have names and sales value, and I want to know the top names, essentially the people with the top sales. Now, one way to do that is to do this. Index with a sort by with a sequence. Or I can simply do this, top underscore values, column B, column C, and the number of values we want. So if I put in a 10 here, it gives us the top 10. If I give it a 8 here, it gives us the top 8. How cool is that? So again, Lambda is not really about one particular type of a operation. There are so many things we can do with it. And you should definitely check it out. Like I said, at some point, I will be creating a course on Lambda. But since it's such a new feature, it has been in Excel for about 12 months or so. People, especially developers, are still figuring out all the possibilities in Lambda. And Microsoft as well is making a lot of improvements and changes to it very, very rapidly. But my estimate is that in the future, this is going to be a massive part of becoming an advanced Excel user. So the sooner you guys start working on it, the better for you.